Unbelievable. Okay, so here's what I'm going to tell you guys. There ain't no way. I'm just telling you. So, all right, so here's what I can tell you. And it's not my internet, guys. And if you've been in here for 81 days or even longer. I've been doing this for years. I am not a conspiracy theorist. I hate them with a passion, and I do not support spreading trash. But, sorry, I got to retape up. But, every time I say that word for the last 2 nights, I'm taken down. One night, maybe. But 2 nights? No. No. No, 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 no. No. I called my neighbor. I said, are you having a problem? He goes, no. Working perfect. I said, check the outages for me. None. So something's goofy there, and it's what it is. But I'll tell you what it is. It makes me happy because we know we're getting the truth out, and we will continue doing that. So actually, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I can tell you one thing. Every time I get shut down the last 2 nights in a row. Plus, I'm talking about Russophobia. Let's see if that'll do it. I'm going to go back to where I was. I'm really kind of aggravated because I know, and I appreciate you guys saying that. Here's my man. This is my backbone broadcast wizard engineer, Stephen Haywood. Remember, Restream is Ukraine based. That is correct. Stephen, 2 nights in a row, and I'll talk to you in a little while. When I say that, I've been cut. Yeah, so let me explain this to you guys, just so you know. So what Steven's, because I've got the most incredible video, but I want everybody to see it. And when this happens, you lose audience, you lose numbers, and these people of which we all are part of see it together and say it. I have been saying it, and I've been taken down exactly on that word. So I can't handle another takedown, Haywood. So folks, I have so I have a computer right here, and this is what I'm doing all the switching in from, just so you know, because I can't show you that video. We're going to finish with Azovstal. We're going to finish with everything, but I'll show you what's happening. So I've got this computer here and this one here. You see all the meters and all that running. So this is vMix, where all the stuff happens, and right here is where I monitor everything, but this is not where I stream from. So I have all these platforms over here, because we do not only stream to YouTube, we do not only stream to Facebook, we're connected to many, many other places as well. Those chats just do not come in. But if you go here, and you look over here on the right, I monitor all of the streams here to multiple locations, and this is what Steven's talking about. And then here, look at there, Steven. And I know it's working. But what I want to show you is, let me go here. So this company that does all of this, am I frozen again? No. Whew. Okay. This is crazy. But what Steven was talking about, I use a company called Restream.io. And if you look down here on the left, they stand with Ukraine. This company is actually based in Ukraine, in Kyiv, and they take my stream. They take my stream, and let's go to this. Over here is another computer. Oh, sorry. You're getting the tour tonight. Over here's another computer. And right there. This is what's talking to Restream. Come on. This is what's talking to Restream. And I send everything to that computer, and then that computer sends it all out. So the company that we work with to do this is what I'm saying, long story short, is Ukrainian. I'm telling you, bro, it's Restream. Well, you're the man. I believe you. All right, so that's what we have. Let's get back to it. I'm going to finish out. I will not. I appreciate you guys saying you will stay with me longer, but I will not do that to you because I want everybody to be able to see it. I want everybody to be able to see it. It's so good what we prepared for tonight. So we'll have it. I'm not pulling you up on YouTube at all. Facebook won't even show you as being on tonight. Glad you're back. Me too. So let me finish with this. I was sharing with you guys this right here. If you can read Russian, I'm sorry, but this is very, very bad. So Volva and Lena, do not translate this for Pastor Kent, please. But this is not good language, and this is what's coming for Azovstal. And this is what I was showing is what's happening in Azovstal. Now, you see what's raining down there. This is confirmed. I'm going to give you a zoom-in video of this in just a second. But this is phosphorus munitions. This is today. Let me give you a bigger view. And I've had some of the guys that are faithful in this stream each night that have explained this to me militarily. Phosphorus munitions, which are A, illegal, B, from what I read, and you guys correct me if I'm wrong, burns at about 3,000 Fahrenheit. And even though it's burning the ground there, that's not the biggest problem. Medic Trevor educated me on this, and you can see it. It's just burning. This is not fireworks. This is phosphorus munitions. And what he educated me on, yeah, that's white phosphorus. That's phosphorus ammunitions. Weakens the metal and everything around it. Yes. And check this out. So we know that the soldiers are in the underground. They'll come up, defend, push back, fight, but they're in the underground. The conditions are horrible. But Medic Trevor writes me here, carbon dioxide and monoxide are both heavier than air gases, plus the other stuff from the phosphorus. It will pervasively fill the tunnels with no escape, given they can't ventilate them. Gases and confined spaces do not mix. Then he makes a nice statement about the Russian army. But so the problem is they're really trying to finish the work there in the Azovstal. You know what we're going to do? This is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. So, Xenia, phosphorus also sucks the oxygen out. Yeah, and they're melting it, as you can tell. So, here's what we're going to do tonight. We're going to finish with this talk. And you've got to give me, if you would, 1 second, because I had everything set up to go a different way. Right. Yes. All right. Let me pull this over. And this is what we're going to finish with tonight. I'm going to, PG surviving the agony defeat and finding victory. That was the name of the message today. Had a great day in church. Hope you guys did as well. Now, we've been talking about and trying to tell you about this. Tonight, I've got Zhenya traveling. He is in Kharkiv right now. And we'll have an update on that tomorrow night. From Kharkiv, he's going to Dnipro and then beyond. We've got video. It's incredible story, fuel updates, Kharkiv updates, block post updates, security updates, military updates. We've got everything in that video we had prepared, but it's too long and we just finished it. And I don't want to be disrespectful to your time. I really want to try to honor the 9 to 10-ish time frame. So appreciate you guys being back, willing to stick around. And I will be working with Stephen Haywood tomorrow. We're going to do our best to figure this out with this. But I do have this clipped out from last night because I want to finish this. You need to hear it. You need to hear this. This is the same issue in Russia right now as the Russophobe. So trying to create this atmosphere and this environment of hatred. We're the victim. We're being bullied. And we're the ones that is trying to save the world. And you saw the Russophobe video just a moment ago. Everybody else is Nazis. So that's one of the major players in their arsenal right now for disinformation. But I'm convinced 100% that the reason the propaganda and the information war is cranked up is because Russia is losing the war. And today, when Finland agreed or made their statement, we're coming to NATO, and then the United States Pentagon said, we got your back. We will guarantee your security even until it's in. You gave the word, you're in. When these things begin to happen and they're struggling on the battlefield, they're having morale issues. They're having soldiers shooting themselves. They're having soldiers that want to quit. Now, on the other hand, they are making some grounds. They're still dropping cruise missiles. They're pushing hard in Donetsk. They're rotating troops around. Kherson is still a disaster. They're still bashing Mykolaiv. They're still going after Odessa. Lugansk is destroyed. 25% of Kharkiv is destroyed. I mean, there's a lot of destruction. Zhenya and I talk about that. You'll see that tomorrow night. But since it's going this way, they have to create this rhetoric. You see, the rhetoric would be different if Ukraine had fallen in 3 days. The rhetoric would be different if the military was 50% across the way of Ukraine. They want to take it to the Polish border, and they want to take Moldova, and they're struggling. And if things were different on the military front, you probably wouldn't be hearing this much rumbling with things like this. So, what I'm going to share with you tonight to close out the program is this, and then tomorrow night we'll do the Kharkiv and all the other stuff. Here's the deal. And I'm going to be working with Stephen tomorrow. Now, even though I've had to deal with this and use the word conspiracy theory, I'm going to ask you guys, please. I'm getting ready to share this. Zhenya and I are going to educate this community on this issue inside of Russia. Now, this talks about American policies. It talks about global policies. It's going to list former American presidents and leaders. You're going to hear names like Obama. You're going to hear names like George Soros. You're going to hear companies like Eli Lilly, Moderna. You're going to hear about the Defense Department, the State Department, the CDC, all of that. I'm asking you, please, this is not about America, but Russia is, this is what they're spinning. You may agree with some of this. You may not. That's not what we're here to share tonight. And it was not the intention of myself and Zhenya when we prepared this. We just want you to understand what's being fed in Russia. I understand that Sweden is also now applying along with Finland. Yes, it's a done deal. Sweden is applying. It's done. It's going to happen. Turkey raising their little head, saying we don't want to vote for them to be in. But there's Finland and Sweden are coming in NATO, even if Turkey gets out. I'm just telling you, they're coming. It's going to happen. So here we go. Thank you for being kind and respectful. You're going to hear names, some of them you don't like, but we're not here to talk about those names. We're here to give you the big picture. So a little bit of producing on the fly. Here we go. If we could take 100 people of the most skeptical people in the world who are saying, you know, and I'd love for it to be 100 Americans personally. PG, are you sure there's not bioweapons in Ukraine? Are you sure? Because I saw this Facebook video from the Christian News Network, and I think you might be wrong, PG. You better check it out, because that was from that Christian news organization that there might be some bio labs over there somewhere. And I'm sitting here going, you know, I would like to take you and put you on an airplane and take you to Ukraine and put you in a bus with me and Zhenya. And we would drive you to every city in Ukraine. And when we're done the tour, oh, you getting a headache and you go to the pharmacy? Sorry, we don't have any headache medicine today. Oh, but this is the country building the plague. They don't even have an aspirin, okay? So, or take these people, let them experience the reality of Ukraine, and I promise you, we wouldn't have to say a word. If they could just see it, if they could just experience it, if they could be in the streets, if they could meet Ukrainian people, they would never say those words again, because they would know the truth. But this is the push of the propaganda machine, and every nation has an angle on it. So where did this start from? Check this out, February 24th, and then Zhenya and I are going to share something with you. Here you go. President Vladimir.
In Ukraine, there was a network of dozens of laboratories led by and financially supported by Pentagon, and they were carrying out military biological programs. They were experimenting with the strains of coronavirus, anthrax, cholera, African pig plague, and other deathly lethal pathogens. And now they are trying to mop up the evidence of this program. But we have every reason to believe that next to Russia, in Ukraine, next to Russian borders, they were basically creating components for biological weapon. And our numerous warns that such developments poses direct threat to the safety of Russia, They were rejected by Ukraine and by their patrons from the US. And they did it in a very brazen way.
There you have it, folks. And you could see the RT in the upper right-hand corner, Russian Times. I mean, this is what they hear. And, Zhenya, that is not from, let's say, Peskov. That's not Peskov. That was straight from Vladimir Putin's lips. I didn't know you guys invented the African sleeping sickness, but, you know, it's amazing. And developed the corona, and wow. And people believe it. Let me show you this, everybody. Zhenya. Now, I want to give a disclaimer here before I do this. Folks, we're going to close up with this here. We are not here to discuss politics. I'm asking you. I mean, I can't control, you do whatever you want to do, but please, I'm not here to discuss Joseph Biden, Barack Obama, Donald Trump, Hillary Clinton. I'm not here to discuss American politics. I even thought, should I show this or not? I decided to, because this is really running rampant through Russia now, and I'm trying to educate you. But what I have here is a document released by Russia. This is released by Russia. This is the data that they are feeding their citizens to confirm what you just heard President Vladimir Putin say. This is the argument. This is what they're saying. I'm going to just give it to you. This is their little pattern here. It starts in the middle with ideologies, okay? And they talk about Barack Obama began the biological labs in Ukraine in 2005. Now, America was helping Ukraine develop medical systems to help their people in 2005. They were not building medical labs. Even Barack Obama himself, with the American government, it was to help Ukrainian citizens in medicine. Then they said Hillary Clinton was a part of this machine building these bio labs, and Joe Biden right here, and Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton. And then George Soros is controlling these people, like through trances and hypnosis. Come on, folks. George Soros is controlling. Okay, we're not talking about American politics. You may believe that. That is your prerogative. I'm sharing Russia-Ukraine tonight. But Russia's pumping. George Soros has got them all under a trance. Then this group of executives are giving the task. Now listen to these organizations. The U.S. State Department, the Department of Defense, the Department of Agriculture, the CIA, the NSA, the CDC, the Center for Disease Control, all these organizations here. They then take the data given to them by the power, and they push it down to funding. They develop the plans, and then all of these organizations located throughout the U.S., and I'll just go to a different color, all these organizations in the U.S. and Ukraine and Europe are raising all this money to build all these bio labs in Ukraine. Then they push it over to the ones who are actually creating it, which is the Ukrainian General Staff, the Ukrainian Army, and the United States Department of State and other European organizations. They're creating it all. And then after that, they then push it to the drug companies back throughout the world to destroy the world. Companies like Lilly and Moderna and Pfizer. Now the drug companies are killing everybody selling it, and then giving the money back to the machine to start it all over again. Russia comes in, and I've got to go to one more color, and says, we're here to destroy all of this and to save the world. That is the bio story in Russia. And folks,
No.
people are buying it.
And with that, you need to add, the small adding.
Go ahead. Now you add to it.
And through all of that, so the British intelligence are blind and deaf.
Yes.
So the same with German and Canadian and Japanese. They see nothing. They see small ship from from everywhere, Russian, which is sunk, but they don't see the net of laboratories, all of them, the whole world, because it's not possible. What's wrong?
It's so good what you're saying. It's brilliant. So, Japan and their defense and their security systems and their satellites, they saw it when we sunk the Ukrainians. We sunk a little teeny ship for Russia that was 20 feet long, but you're telling me these same nations with the intelligence do not know there's bioweapons labs throughout Ukraine? Of course not, because there aren't any.
There is a real one intelligence in the world. It's a Russian one, and nobody's comparing. Only they have the technology and the secrets, and all the rest countries and their intelligence teams are corrupted. So Russia bought all of them. This is why they are quiet and share nothing. And yes, the Earth is flat.
Yes, the Earth is flat too. But folks, I mean, honestly, we're having a few smiles with it, but to be completely honest, as we wind up here and let the man get some rest tonight, we're telling you the truth tonight. Oh yeah, but are we telling the truth?
Yes. Please, please check. Okay, and the last one I would add. The story, there is a story, it's like a joke from my childhood. On the forest, in the forest, like walking the bear and the pig. In one moment, bear stops and smashing pig's nose. He asks, "Hey, what's wrong?" He says, I was thinking, and I understand. You are the pig, so I can expect a lot of bad things from you. So this is why I did it.
Correct.
Why Russia invaded Ukraine? Because they believed that we can do something wrong. We didn't, but they surely knew that. This is why they invaded, killed thousands of our people, and the world, which didn't see anything proven, discussing not the fact of invasion, but okay, let's try 10 things why it could be. The only thing they said, okay, we knew that if we would not destroy or are trying to destroy your country, you will be surely attack our country. And the world is eating it.
Absolutely. But we're going to eat back. And that's all we can do. I believe in consistency, or I would not have done this for 80 days in a row. I mean, if you're battling there, we're battling here. This is what brotherhood is. This is what friendship is. And this is what belief is in the right thing. And we're not going to stop. But there's going to come a time. There's going to come a time, and it could be tomorrow. It could be in a week from now. It could be in a month from now. Something major is going to shift or change one way or the other. We didn't even go into the spiritual concept, and we're leaving that for another topic. Okay. because you've got to get some rest. But that's another topic. But the reality is, this cannot continue the way it is. It's not possible. I know that's what Russia wants, but it can't. And something is going to happen one way or the other. I am not saying they're dropping a nuke, folks. Do not misunderstand me. But something is going to shift, because Russia, with their madness, is not going to allow this to continue the way it is without some type of shift, or they get whooped. That's the only two options. We'll see. We'll be here each night. We'll see.
We will be praying, and God will open the eyes,
yes,
of the world and of Russian people, of their nation, and the facts and statistics will help it.
Right. Like this.
Mm. Mm.
You see it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's just a challenge right now. Oh, wrong camera. It's just a challenge right now, because the guy had a sign on the back of his shirt. What did he say? For Russia, and I'm a Christian.
With Christ.
With Christ, for Russia.
Z. With
Yes.
Z for Russia.
Correct.
So,
you see, it's just, we're really in a place of confusion in the world. So we'll go with Zhenya's prayer, that the eyes of the world will be open, the eyes of Russia will be opened, and we come to a resolution on this. But for sure, going to be interesting here, because it can't continue the way it is. I'm a firm believer in that. Well, Jacob, thank you, my friend. You've got to get a little bit of rest. You're rolling out to Kharkiv tomorrow. Be safe.
Mm-hmm.
And tomorrow night, folks, in 23 hours with our next update, we're going to be hearing from Kharkiv. That'll be cool. All right, brother.
yeah.
We love you.
So, yeah.
Drop that heart.
Yeah,
If you don't drop that heart, they'll come through the screen on you. That's it. There you have it, folks. That is the update on that. And I appreciate your kindness. I know that is, a topic that we would love to just start rolling on and giving our opinions. And no problem. We're more than entitled. And I'm sure there's a lot of goofiness that's gone on from all sides. But what I really wanted to share, what Zhenya wanted to share, is the madness that is nonstop on the inside of Russia. I want to highlight this comment right here before we get out of here tonight. Tomorrow night, Kharkiv, tomorrow morning, I'm going to be working with Mr. Haywood, and we're going to make sure this doesn't happen again. Yeah. Ted Moores, I know a soldier over there that carries a gas mask in his emergency ruck bag, not because of anything Ukraine has or will do, but of what Russia could launch, period. Yes, you do know that guy, and we're very thankful for our American soldier, your offspring, wherever he's at the moment. And he's doing a very important job that we can't talk about, but we can tell you. You ask, where do you get all of this stuff from? We're connected, but not only on the Ukrainian side. Look right there. We're connected on the American side. We know what's going on, and we try to share it with you and keep you updated. Hey, peace over you, peace over Ukraine. I did see the other comment, say it 3 times at the end. Barren pig, every culture. And you know what? Somebody else made a comment. Where was it? Okay, yes. If someone joined the broadcast now, it's pretty good, Judy Darlinghouse. Yeah, if somebody joined halfway through the explanation, they'd go, what channel did I just stumble upon? If you're here and you jumped in and you only caught half of this story, please rewind and get the context. Hey, guys, it was good. And you know what? Say it 3 times at the end. Are you ready for this one? Okay. Biolaboratoria. 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 3 раз на русском языке я сказал Laboratoria. 3 times in Russian. I just said biolabs, biolabs, biolabs. Be blessed. God bless you and Ukraine. You know what? That felt good. Good night. See you in 23 hours. And get ready because the Kharkiv stuff is off the hook. Be blessed. Thank you guys for all your help. Everything you're doing to support. Medic Trevor, thanks for sending in that info on the phosphorus earlier. Be blessed, guys. See you in 23 hours. Good night.